Hey fam, how you doing? This is Zoe hanging out. Trust you had a great week last week, and we're looking forward to even a better week. Oh yes, I believe in you. Well, we're going to talk today about there is a comeback for your setback. Did you hear what I said? I said there is a comeback for your setback. That's right. I'm here to tell you, man, life is so full of many wonderful things, and it's also full of many disappointments, but you can always come back from a setback. And that's what I want to talk with you on today. It's the Lazarus factor. Lazarus was one of the miracles in the Bible that are probably one of the most popular miracles, where Jesus came after 3 days and his family was looking at him side-eye like, you kind of late, Jesus. But anyway, so it seemed like an impossible situation, and Jesus had them to roll the stone away, and he called them forth. He said, Lazarus, come forth. And Lazarus raised from the dead. He came back to life, and he came out of the tomb. And I'm here to tell you that's what God is doing for some of you right now. And you're watching this video just at the right time. He's calling you out of some dead things. He's calling you out of some dead ways, and he's calling you back to life, back to some of the things he's called you to years ago. And that's what he's doing right now. But what I'm talking to you today about is not focusing on that miracle. It's really to focus on what happened after the miracle. And it's simply this instruction. Jesus said, loose him and let him go. And that's what I want to talk to you today about. I think that is just as important as the miracle, if not more important. And that's where some of us find ourselves. Some of us have been blessed with some great opportunities, some great friendships, a lot of great things. And it's important to understand how to maintain those things and how to walk in consistent victory. And that's what I want to discuss with you. Loose him and let him go. You just can't move into a new season with still being attached to dead things. He still had his grave clothes on, and that's why he had to be loose. Could you imagine Lazarus coming back to life and trying to walk around in those grave clothes, just hopping around? He couldn't do it. And I'm here to tell you, you can't do it either. There is a new season that you're about to step into, and you cannot take old ways of thinking and dragging dead things along with you. You can't do it. You have to let it go. If you want to experience consistent victory in the next step of your life, in the next season of your life, you have to let it go. And there are two important points that I want to give you with taking those grave clothes off, those old ways of thinking. Number one, recognize that winning is not by accident. Winning is never by accident. There are always a sets of principles and guidelines to go by to experience victory on a consistent basis. And so that's very important to recognize. Number two, God has blessed us with two really, really valuable commodities. Number one is time, and number two is relationships. It behooves us and will benefit us to value both of those. Time. What are you doing with your time, talent, and treasure? That's very important. What you do with those things will determine the quality of your life. And when I say quality of your life, I'm not talking about the abundance of things. I'm talking about things that really matter, like character, relationships, integrity. Character starts with putting the buggy back in the right spot at the grocery store. But I'm being serious. It sounds funny, but I'm being serious. When we walk according to these principles and these guidelines, it will cause us to walk in victory on a consistent basis, not just here or there, but a consistent basis. So I'm here to tell you that let's not stop at the miracle. Let's not stop at the blessing. Let's not stop at that good news that you got, but let's continue on with those instructions. Let's get out of the grave clothes, get out of the old ways of thinking, because we cannot take dead things with us into a new season. It will cause you not to be able to walk in victory on a consistent basis. And so that is the nugget I want to leave with you on today for this week. Don't bring those dead things along. Hey, God has a lot in store for you. He has purpose. He has destiny for you. And I'm here to tell you, yes, something good is going to happen to you. Let's make sure that we do the things that we need to do to make it right. God bless you. Have a great week.